What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate you tuning in today. We're outside my house and it is basically day 2 of having the Z painted and working on it. We're headed back to the shop right now and we're actually going to start, well, not start, and I'll explain why in a second. I've actually already started wet sanding and buffing the car. I just wanted to see a little bit of what it was going to look like completely done, so I have a little bit of the car like done, like polished and everything, but the rest of the car is like, you know, let's just say it looked better right when we painted it than it does right now, and I'll explain a little bit why. But we're actually headed over to the shop tonight. We're gonna work a little bit on getting the car basically put back together, but mostly do more color sanding. We'll walk over here right now. I'll just show you guys what color sanding is basically. Now, if you're in the paint world, you know what this is already, and it's nothing new, but if you don't, here's the car, you guys, in all of its red glory. It is insanely red, but as you can see, it's kind of got a matte finish right here, and just the edges we left like gloss. So basically what we did is we take 1500 grit sandpaper and we're sanding all of the clear coat, which sounds kind of weird, but that's basically what you need to do after the fact. So you can tell right here, this has all been sanded already, and there's actually only 2 panels we have to do besides the mirrors that still need to be sanded with 1500 grit sandpaper, and it would be this fender right here. So it's still pretty glossy from right when we painted it, but I was gonna try and find some of the orange peel. Kind of see it right here. So you can kind of see right here, it's kind of like a leopard print. So this is like orange peel basically that comes up when you're painting a car. So what you do is you take the 1500 grit sandpaper, you get the car really, really wet, and you sand basically all of that, they call it orange peel, away to where it's down to this matte finish. And then you hit it with 2000 grit sandpaper to get the 1500 grit sandpaper scratches away. From there, you take the rubbing compound, which is like, has like a graininess to it. So you buff the car once it looks like this matte finish, and it's crazy. Once you buff it, as you can see, it's all like shiny right here. This is basically what it's going to look like when it's done. So super exciting. Check this out, you guys. We actually sanded the headlights with 600 grit sandpaper and then re-cleared them, and they look brand new. So it's just crazy. A lot of this like white that you see dripping off of here is actually clear coat that was sanded away, basically like dust in the water, and we were wet sanding it, and that's why it looks like it was dripping. So got a cold start. Pretty dusty. Alright guys, so we're headed over to the shop right now. I'm starving, so I'm probably going to drive through Popeyes really quick because I haven't eaten anything. And then we're going to do a lot more wet sanding today just to get all that orange peel that you saw off of the car so we can start buffing it and really bringing that shine out of the paint. So that is the plan for today. Let's get into it. All right, you guys, here we are outside the shop. Gonna get ready to start sanding a little bit more. This side, obviously, we have not done this fender yet, but pretty much every other panel we've done except the bumper. And this bumper too, we still have to paint that one. So, man, I cannot get over this color. Like, even in the shade, this color is so bright. It's like a highlighter, really. Come over here and it's just, I mean, this is so dirty right now, so don't look at the dirt. All right, guys, so I checked in with Efrain. I had to leave and go get some Del Taco because I'm just starving. He said we're all good. We're actually gonna knock out the 2 front fenders and the hood today as far as buffing and polishing, so those will pretty much be done, which is pretty awesome. I was really not wanting to drive this car until I got it PPF'd, but it's gonna be kind of difficult. I'm just gonna stay like 50 feet behind the car in front of me and just only drive it when I need to come to the shop. So, you know, that's basically what we're doing. One sec, gotta order some Del Taco. Alright guys, to kind of explain exactly what I'm doing, I'm gonna come over here and show you. This is paint right out of the booth basically. As you can tell, right along this shadow, or like right on this line, it looks like the skin of an orange peel. That's what they call orange peel. So basically we sand this down with 1500 and then it looks kind of like this. And then it kind of gets this matte finish, but if you look really close, it kind of has like this scaling to it, kind of like a fish. And then that's what I'm sanding down to eventually look like this. You can even see, I even missed a little bit right here, but it's supposed to look like this eventually, where there's no scaling whatsoever. Alright you guys, so I've been going at it for like an hour and a half now. Just kind of wanted to recap what I've been doing. So basically got the entire hood sanded down, this fender and this door pretty much ready to go. This actually hit with 1500 and then 2000, and I just hit it with 3000. Same with this fender and same with the hood. So I think we're going to be polishing this fender today, and then we might do the hood or the door. I'm not quite sure. We're basically going to be going piece by piece and knocking out the whole car eventually. So alright guys, so it's been a little bit, we've kind of just been hanging out, chilling, but I just want to show you, Efrain finished up this fender. Look at this. I mean, look at this reflection. That is crazy. Check it out. Here we are. It is nighttime. This car pops so much on camera at night. I mean, look how bright it is. I did a little wipe down. Most of it's clean. Basically what we did tonight is we got this fender perfect. So this is basically done. The reflections are so sharp. It's crazy. And then you look over here, there's no reflection because it's matte. So the whole car eventually looked like that. We're just working our way back basically one by one. And that's basically where we're at, you guys. So
the next day.
you guys, there we have it. Got this door all done. I mean, look at this reflection. I mean, look at that. That's insane. Polished up this fender a little bit more today, but got these two completely finished. I mean, I just want to show, I mean, look at the color difference between, like, you know, this is sanded, it needs to be, you know, polished and buffed and everything, but I mean, the difference between these panels and like the completely done panels is just, it's almost like a different color. You can really see it on the hood. This is all pretty much sanded and matte, and then you have these glossy panels here, which is just, I mean, it looks so insane. And the whole car looks like this. It's just gonna be, I mean, a literal showstopper. Jeez. We'll get those side skirts put on, and then we're gonna have the front bumper painted here soon, hopefully within the next week or so. It's up to Efrain and his schedule, but geez, you guys, insane. It's just so cool to see this car red again. Rear bumper also needs to be sanded. Haven't touched that yet either, but geez, you guys, this door, I mean, I cannot get over that. Look at that BMW. You can almost read that license plate. Wow. Alright guys, so that's probably where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We got a little bit more sanding and buffing to do, but I hope you guys are enjoying this process. It is coming out so awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet already. We just hit 3,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.